all done some buyer deals recently. How has it impacted our buyers?
Not mine.
I've got buyers dropping off every day. I had a conversation with somebody
Active,
yesterday. That
have
was
to
active
buy,
buyer.
but
Fuck
now
it,
what?
I'm gonna come back next
Now
year.
what are they going to do? Sit on the sidelines for a year?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
rent.
because
I'm gonna rent.
2024, they're
Come back.
talking about the rates starting to
no,
come down.
But are your buyers new buyers? Are they? Or they're ones that have to sell their house?
They
and
got to
buy?
increase their mortgage $200-300 grand.
Okay.
Saying.
Oh, got it.
So
okay.
let's
I don't want to do
say
it now. Do it in next year.
they sit on the sidelines for a year, maybe even next spring.
Mhm.
Prices continue to fluctuate up a little bit, nothing drastic. Rates have no relief. They're in a way worse position.
Or prices go down. Inventory grows. Renewals come up. People can't renew at 6%, 6.5%.
You can't bank on inventory growing.
How is
We
inventory
really
going to
can't.
grow? We're going to
Inventory's
continue.
growing like crazy.
No, but we're going. Okay, but that's inventory, meaning more people deciding to sell. We're talking about a supply-demand problem in general, right? If we continue to bring 400,000 new Canadians into this country and we only build 100 to 200,000 new homes, there's already a math problem right there.
Well, but we got to keep in mind though too that not all 400,000 new, citizens will be buying.
But all 400,000 new citizens need housing. They need housing.
Rentals.
They need a rental. They
Yeah.
need, an in-law suite. They need an apartment. They need something. They need somewhere to live. They're not living on the street.
Yeah. And that's why all of this
Hopefully.
opening up that they're starting to do, and I think it's in Toronto, they're saying that they're allowing the carriage homes and granny flats and whatnot being built on the things. I think
Okay.
a lot more communities need to look into that. Also, I think we have, like in our area, we've got a lot of peripheral markets that have properties that have the space. They're not jammed in. There isn't, high density. That, this is where we should be looking at things for people to expand the housing into, not just focusing.
But is this
on
a way
Toronto.
of forcing people to do multi-family homes? Like that's what they're trying to
In
do.
my opinion,
That's
what we need.
short
That's what they're
term,
trying to push.
In my term, short term, that's the only solution.
because
take
they
the-
can't build them fast enough.
Take the existing stock of housing
Right.
and create more units inside of that.
Right. I
How
think
else are we going to provide housing?
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Take your single detached home and turn it into a two-family home or a three-family home.
But
Now
they're
you're
also
gonna-
allowing the secondary structures.
So we spoke to a banker last
Yeah.
week who is now getting requests for funding to build secondary buildings,
Carriage home.
Another
carriage
structure.
home in behind. So, at the back of the lot is going to be maybe a garage or what they used to call a granny flat, and
They do stuff there.
this is
They're called granny flats, yeah.
and that's going to again provide an extra unit of housing for the market.
But funny point on that is that they don't know how to qualify it and how to figure it out, how to make it fit inside their standard lending practices. So that's why, they're asking us questions as to, have you come up against this? Have you seen anybody do this? Other banks, other lenders, or anything?
So what do you think the value of a basement apartment is in your average single detached house home in Hamilton right now?
Oh my God, they're flying.
Well,
Those are
what's
ones that are not
what's
getting
that
the huge-
component? So take two houses side by side.
But it's
One
gonna
has
depend.
one kitchen, finished basement. One has two kitchens, finished basement, separate side entrance.
If we're talking just the story and a halves or bungalows, like they're getting, and I could be off here a little bit, but they were getting like 800 to 850, whereas the other ones were, still 7 something, depending on how nice it was.
So at $100K difference for a basement apartment
I think so.
versus no basement apartment.
And it was multiple offers on everything that had the.
And what they're renting for right now is crazy. Basement apartments are now probably minimum $1,500.
Yes, agreed.
Minimum.
Yeah.
I've even seen some 9s now that I'm thinking about it, the bigger ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's all good. Like it's a shift, and it's what we need, right? Is to have these other solutions outside of just building new homes.
Yeah. You got to take these existing stock and utilize it better.
Yeah.